10 convincing Star Trek theories that are just too good to be wrong. Star Trek has always sparked curiosity, debate, and wild speculation among its fans. With its vast universe of multiple timelines, mysterious alien races, and philosophical dilemmas, the franchise practically invites imaginative theorizing. Over the decades, Trekkies have developed hundreds of fan theories, but some of them are just too good to dismiss. Whether these ideas are born from clever observations, narrative gaps, or pure wishful thinking, they add unexpected depth to the stories we already love. Here are 10 Star Trek fan theories that are just too good to be wrong. 1. Q is humanity's future. What if the all-powerful Q continuum isn't a separate alien race at all, but humanity's own future evolution? Q's obsession with humans, especially Jean-Luc Picard, hints at a unique connection. Perhaps Q is what humanity becomes after millennia of advancement. This theory adds layers to Q's tests. He's not just poking at ants. He's trying to guide his ancestors toward greatness and maybe keep them from repeating mistakes. In a universe where evolution is a central theme, this theory makes a chilling amount of sense. 2. The Borg originated from VGER. Remember VGER from Star Trek? The motion picture? The Earth probe Voyager 6, enhanced by a machine race, became something unrecognizable and terrifying. That sounds awfully familiar to the Borg, doesn't it? Fans have speculated for years that VGR either is the Borg's origin or at least met the Proto-Borg and gave them the idea of perfection through technology. Both share a hive mind, a need to assimilate information, and a desire for perfection. Coincidence? Not likely. 3. Data was always meant to become human, literally. Dr. Soong didn't just build an android, he was planting the seeds for a transhuman future. Some fans argue that Data's ultimate fate wasn't just to simulate humanity, but to become truly human through synthetic evolution. His emotion chip, sacrifice in Nemesis, and spiritual presence in Picard Season 1 all align with this destiny. Data isn't a robot trying to be human. He's the next logical step in what it means to be human. 4. The mirror universe is the original timeline. We always see the prime universe as normal and the mirror universe as twisted and dark. But what if we got it backward? This theory suggests that the mirror universe is the original, and the Federation timeline is an offshoot, a course correction triggered by intervention, like the Vulcan First Contact. It's a wild flip that gives added weight to stories like In a Mirror, Darkly, and makes the optimism of the Federation even more heroic. 5. Spock is the true chosen one of the franchise. Kirk may be the captain, Picard the philosopher, and Janeway the scientist, but Spock is the heart of Star Trek. Fan theorists point out that Spock is the one character who ties the original series, The Next Generation, Discovery, and Star Trek 2009 together. His hybrid identity, logic versus emotion arc, and willingness to sacrifice himself echo across the franchise. Spock isn't just iconic, he might be the literal axis around which the Star Trek multiverse spins. 6. The Dominion War was orchestrated by Section 31. Section 31 has always operated in the shadows, but some fans believe they did more than just respond to the Dominion threat, they might have caused it. The theory suggests that 31 allowed tensions to escalate on purpose, to justify massive militarization of the Federation. This would explain how quickly Starfleet shifted from explorers to warriors, and why 31 was so prepared. It's a paranoid but plausible idea, very much in line with 31's ruthless logic. 7. Captain Janeway is destined to become a Q. Q's interest in Janeway was more than flirtation, it was foreshadowing. Janeway's intellect, moral strength, and bold decisions have long set her apart. She's faced the Borg, survived the Delta Quadrant, and rewritten time to protect her crew. The idea that Q sees her as a potential continuum member, or a spiritual successor, reframes their interactions. Maybe Q and the Grey wasn't a weird detour, but a recruiting trip. 8. The temporal Cold War never ended, we just stopped seeing it. In Star Trek, Enterprise, the temporal Cold War was a major storyline, until it quietly disappeared. Some fans think that's the point. The war didn't end, it went even deeper underground. Every timeline anomaly, mysterious time traveler, and erased memory might be a residual skirmish. This would also explain the sudden and drastic shifts seen in Discovery Season 3 and beyond. We're just not seeing the full picture anymore, and that's exactly how the factions want it. 9. Khan is a test created by the Preservers,